Coverage you can count on begins with 2 people charged with deprivation of a minor after a large-scale inspection at the Gordon Highway Inn.
George and Crystal Fulton arrested. Authorities tell us at least one of their children was not enrolled in school, which is against the law. DFAX is helping with that case. Ashley Osborne is live at the Gordon Highway Inn right now.
And Ashley, you talked with some of the people who live there. What are their concerns?
Hey, Jenny, yeah, we saw families move out of this building, the one you see directly behind me. It was shut down by code enforcement for a variety of health concerns. They moved into the building that you see in the distance. That one is still in use, and we talked to families who live here about what they think about this situation.
People are shot running out in the middle of the street, or people shot here.
District Attorney NATALIE PAINE says the kids who live at the Gordon Highway Inn were their main concern leading up to Monday's inspection, which is why DFAX was included in the search.
We saw probably 15 or 20 kids get off the school bus yesterday that come here, and this is where they live. They don't know that mold is growing and completely infested in the room next door, and I mean that's just not right.
Code enforcement shut down one of the hotel buildings due to health concerns, but the other building was cleared to stay operational.
These folks just trying to live.
Vince Barnett lives in the section that's still open.
You and your family thankfully have somewhere to go, but for some of the people who live in here, if they shut these down, do you have concerns for what's going to happen next for them?
Yeah, because at least, you know, they might not be in the best condition, but the heater work. It's cold. Yeah. Trying to take a burden out of the city, gonna put a heavy one on with no people going downtown to the homeless shelter.
What do you feel about the prices at these apartments, given the condition that they're in?
They too high. I ain't gonna take no $50 a day. You know that's too high. The way they work with you, they let you pay some now and some later. So that's an advantage to some people because they might not have it all then. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing in a way.
I feel like they're taking advantage of people that can't pay or afford, and that, you know, that is a problem in and of itself.
Do you agree with that or no?
I ain't gonna say they're taking advantage of them. It's business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The help is a help, and it's a hurt. You feel what I'm saying? It's business.
A business that the district attorney says cannot be allowed to dodge the health standards that were enforced on Monday. We asked the manager if he wanted to contribute to our coverage. He said, quote, no comment. The owner did not receive any citations this week. The DA says he'll have 30 days to hire a licensed contractor to fix the issues. Reporting live from Augusta, Ashley Osborne, WJBF News Channel 6.